Typically, during the fourth quarter of every year, it's the holiday season. The real estate market tends to slow down, cool off a little bit. But is it really this year? Well, I want to explain in this market report what you need to know to be mindful of the 5 things I'm going to share with you so you don't lose multiple 6 figures when you go buy or sell your home. By the way, if you want to know more information about the Northwood community, or you want to know any specific home in this community, maybe you just want to explore other communities in Irvine, feel free to get my contact below. My phone number, email, calendar link to schedule a Zoom call. Everything is in the description below. Feel free to reach out. I would love to chat. I'm your local real estate advisor right here in Irvine, California. Today we're going to look at Northwood housing report in the month of November. Let's jump right in. All right, now we're looking at November Northwood housing report, and the source of data is coming from Orange County Realtor Association of Professionals. So when we review this housing report, we always break it into 2 buckets. One is attached home that covers townhome, condo, and detached home is probably better known as single family home. And the number here in the middle is the single month of November. On the right column, that's a cumulative number from January to November, totally 11 months accumulative. All right, we'll focus on all those metrics highlighted in yellow. That's my pick of the top 5 important metrics you want to know. Number 1 is pending sales. Pending sales is an indicator all the real estate expert, economists use to gauge the buyer demand. So by definition, those are the listing already under contract in escrow. All right, so let's get started. So November, we see the attached home under contract. There are totally 3 homes, only 3 homes. If you're familiar with Northwood, you know it's like big area. Out of the big area, only 3 attached homes is in escrow. That's rather low. If you look at accumulative 11-month data, that's a 61 home. Compared to the same period last year, that's almost like a 19% drop. So it's definitely the demand compressed for sure for a couple reasons, like prices are higher, interest rates are higher, and also in November, yes, typically that's a slower seasonality for real estate. Okay, next line item we're looking at is days on market. That shows you how fast those homes are sold during November. Days on market for attached home is 16 days, at around 2 weeks time. If you look at the 11 accumulated number, it's around the same level. Is considered moving really fast. Next one, we're looking at the average sales price. So in November, those homes sold attached home is at around $740,000. If we look at the 11 months accumulative number, is a tad higher, $820,000, and that's about 4% higher increase compared to last year. Next one, we're looking at percent of list price received. That means this the ratio is showing us that what's the November average attached home sold at, the sold price, versus the list price. So in November case, it's like 99.2. It's like a 0.8% lower, a tad lower. And I think it's fair to say it's pretty much right on average, right at list price. If we look at the year-to-date accumulated number, it's about Northwood attached homes sold on average by 1.5% higher than list price. So just give you a gauge of how hot the market is. They're still over asking, not crazy, not by a lot, but in Irvine, at least like the Northwood neighborhood, we don't expect you can get like big discount. Like market is not like turning around. Definitely not this, not in Northwood. And the 5th metric I want to share is the monthly supply of inventory. So that's a ratio between how fast homes are selling and how much is available to sell. It's 0.2 months. That means that it's almost like only 1 week worth of inventory. So just to summarize, like in Northwood, yes, now we don't have a lot of listing, as you can see, not a lot of supply. Demand also being compressed, so both are low. But in terms of ratio, for those people who needs to buy a home that time, they don't really have a lot of option. So they tend to move fast. Like within 2 weeks, homes will be sold. And yeah, it's from different angle to show that. It's just like in terms of how fast homes are selling, how much is available, it's extremely low inventory when it comes to Northwood attached home. All right, next we're gonna switch gear, going to a different property type. We're looking at single family home. So November single family home, pending sales only 6 single family home. If we look at the 11-month combined, it's 109 single family home in Northwood, and that's consistent with what we're saying with the attached home. In a single family home, the total demand it's like a 17% lower, 17% less single family home inventory compared to same period last year. And how fast they're moving, they're selling, days on market for single family home, 18 days, 11-month accumulative is 17 days. Again, it's pretty consistent with what we see with attached home. It's just around like 2 weeks time, days on market. Average sales price for single family home in November is at 1.6 million. So if you wanted to buy a home, close a home, bought a home in Northwood in November, you are expected to pay around 1.6 million. Of course, within that average, there are different spectrums. Single family home, it could be 3-bedroom, 5-bedroom. The price will be like a spectrum, but the average is expect to pay 1.6 million to buy a single family home in November in Northwood. And the cumulative number a tad higher, 1.64 compared to last year. That's a 2.5% higher. And the next one's percent of list price. So let's see. Are single family homes selling above list price, at list price? We talk about in Irvine, I don't really see any neighborhood has anything like have significant drop like below list price. So November single family home, we're seeing on average, they were sold at 1.3% higher than list price. 11-month accumulated number, it's about 1% higher too for single family home in Northwood. Monthly supply of inventory is about 1.7%. Yes, it is higher than condo, but anything below 6 months worth, that's still considered a seller's market. So 1.7 month worth of supply by historical metrics, by any measure, is considered very low inventory. All right, now I'm taking you behind the scene. We are inside the MLS database to show you during the month of November in Northwood, what are the properties been like under contract and what's been sold. So, all right, just follow me. I know it's a very busy chart, but I only have probably like 1 or 2 points to make today. Since we're talking about Northwood, I always want to share with some like a real life implication, just to look at different homes, different community a little bit, or subdivision a little bit. So here, those under contract, pending, and sales in November total will have 24 listings to look at. And I sorted by the price to show you. So in Northwood, the lowest price point in November is there's a community. It's a gated community. They are manufactured home, but it's a gated senior community. It's called the Grove. They tend to have the lowest price point. For one, it's because it's a manufactured home and it's a senior. So that's why you see that, whoa, some of my clients here got excited. I said, whoa, where can I get a piece of a Northwood at a 450, 465? So those on the Irvine, if you see any address on the Irvine Boulevard, that's a senior manufacturer community. But you know, it's pretty nice community, but that could be a good alternative if you have like senior member, want to bring them closer to you, live in Irvine. That might be an alternative to consider. Because if you buy a regular home, you can see that easily go up to the next community I'm going to talk about, the 500 cheaper apartment. But anyway, my point is, no matter what, the cheapest option in Northwood will be this senior gated manufactured park. Okay, let's just take you in there to take a look, see what it looks like. So this one is sold at $450, 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath. And actually 2 bath, because the one is a 3/4 one, meaning it's a shower. One is full bath, means it has a tub. And it's pretty spacious, 1,900 square feet. I'll show you the pictures so you can get a feel of it. This is catered to more senior members, so some of the unit tends to seem more outdated. But that's all being baked in the price. That's why it's very good price, very affordable price. I've been inside in the community. There other units are more upgraded. It looks very nice. Okay, so maybe give you guys an idea if you don't know where that is. It's actually right across Eastwood. Here, let me move it here. All right, it's right by, so here by the Jeffrey and Irvine Boulevard. So in here, these are the gated senior community manufactured park right across Eastwood. Okay, so we just talked about that, a gated senior manufactured park. I'm going to show you another more affordable community in Northwood. So the one we saw, just talk about senior gated one, is called the Grove, and the next one is in the community called Irvine Stream. We have one example, 58 Streamwood. It was sold for $485,000. It's 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and inside's pretty compact, only 633 square feet. Let's take a look of the condition or what's the feature they have. So this community, in between they have those man-made stream river. I mean, it sounds soothing, but I would say that the unit density to each other is on the higher side. And this one is on the second floor. You have to climb out. So for this just to shoot straight, it feels more like an apartment. That's why the price also reflects more affordable. Like the parking situation, you have to go to the carport. It's not attached garage. So this one is a second floor unit. You have to go upstairs. They do have like a pitch ceiling, a slightly higher ceiling to probably help compensate, make it feel more open and taller. And this unit has some upgrades here. Okay, so that's another more affordable options in Northwood. All right, now we're gonna look at a different on the other spectrum. The highest price sold in Northwood in November, that's 24 Park Crest, sold for $2.27. It's a 5 bedroom, 4 bath, 2835 indoor living space, and the lot size is 6,600 square footage in the gated community of Northwood. Let's take a look. So the house is built in 1996. It's at a corner lot, a very private, very nice. Let's take a look. Quickly flow it through. Lots of window and nicely upgraded. You can see the floor and beautiful staging. Upstairs has a loft area. Oh, actually, this is downstairs. Okay, it's the family room in the back. Yes, I see the kitchen here. Very spacious master bath, a nice upgrade, and lots of natural light, and a lot of trees provide privacy. So I can see why this one is sell pretty fast. It has very generous yard size. They also have a super long driveway and 3-car garage, which is hard to find nowadays in this newer home. If you want to know more information about the Northwood community, or you want to know any specific home in this community, maybe you just want to explore other communities in Irvine, feel free to get my contact below. My phone number, email, calendar link to schedule a Zoom call. Everything is in the description below. Feel free to reach out. I would love to chat.